It's your boy Jose from Big Meat Sports. How are you guys doing today? Now, in this episode, we're going to talk about the Miami Dolphins. But first, please subscribe, comment, and like the page. Let's interact, guys. Let's get this page going. I want to thank my subscribers already now. And those who are on the fence, hey, hit that subscribe button. You might like what you hear. So let's go on and let's talk about on this episode the Miami Dolphins. So I wanted to get an insight from a few friends that are diehard Dolphins fans, and I wanted to get them on the show, but wasn't able to, coordinate our schedules. But so I'm doing this episode based on what I see with the Miami Dolphins, because again, I am a Dallas Cowboys fan. I'm a diehard Cowboys fan. But I do, rep the home team here and there, when they're not playing the Cowboys, or when friends are not making fun of me being a Cowboys fan. So I do go for the home team. But I just want to talk about what are my expectations for the Dolphins this upcoming season, what I saw on the off season, what transactions I liked and I didn't like. And we go there and I'll let you guys just give me some feedback on what you think, how Dolphins are going to look. Dolphins last year were 10-6, and I feel like they overachieved at times. And this Dolphins team, led by Tua, put it this way: I'm a Tua fan. Okay, I like Tua. Do I think he can get it done? Yes. It's something with Tua, and I don't know if I'm getting a bad vibe, or something, but I just feel that Tua can be the man in Miami. The reason I say that is because a lot of people are putting him down because he was a quarterback at Alabama. He was throwing to wide open receivers, which I agree. But I feel like Tua has that dog in him, that leader mentality, and not most of the quarterbacks from Alabama in the past have had that, and I think Tua does. Look, granted, last season Tua, it was COVID, almost everything was virtual, barely had time to go out and get on the field. He even admitted it, not even knowing the playbook all in its entirety. That's why you saw times that Fitzpatrick came in and try to close out the game and so on and so forth, so they can push the ball down the field. Now you get the reason why Flores was did what he did, and he was trying to win games. I get it now. But I do feel like, with the offseason and Tua grasping the playbook a little bit more. And I do think at times that Tua played tentative. And again, he was coming off major surgery. But I want to say that, Tua should be the man and should be considered the man in Miami. And I feel like this season he's gonna take a big leap. Now, with that being said, I do think the record doesn't really change. I will say the record this year is going to be 10-7. Right? Remind yourselves, all right, guys. There's one more game, 17 games this season. So last year they're 10-6. I think they're going to be 10-7. And this is the reason why I'm going to say that. Okay. They do have, they're going to be playing Buffalo twice, which is very good teams. They have a decent schedule. I think there's going to be times that they're going to take some teams for granted. But, like the Raiders, I think that Raiders game is kind of like, look, I'm saying that they're going to win it, but I wouldn't be surprised if they lose it, because, the Raiders, a lot of people think about the Raiders and this thing is going to be a cakewalk. And I don't think it's going to be a cakewalk. Dolphins almost lost them last year. And, thanks to Fitzpatrick getting his face mask yanked and throwing that Hail Mary, I mean, they should have lost the game. But let's just put it this way. I feel like it's just going to be basically almost the exact same thing, but a little bit more, I would say, 3-point losses here and there for the Dolphins. Um, with Tua, I think he's gonna ball out. But see, what I don't like about what the Dolphins did this offseason is, yes, they got Waddle, great asset. I mean, he's gonna stretch the defense. With Devontae Parker, Preston Williams, Will Fuller if he stays healthy. But the biggest need I think they didn't address was the running back situation. Now you don't have that decent running back, somebody that people fear. I mean, you got Miles Gaskins and uh, Patrick Laird, and I come on now. I don't think those guys can get the job done. Um, what I do, what I wanted them to do is, go out and they should have gotten Najee Harris or the guy from Clemson, the running back from Clemson. Totally forgot his name right now, but I do think they should have went out and got somebody or get somebody from free agent, but they didn't. So what's going to happen is a lot of the teams are just going to drop out, drop down in coverage and force the Dolphins to beat them in a running game, then which I don't think they will. On the defensive side, you know who they are on the defense side. Coach Flo is going to have them, balling out on the defense side. Now they can be an elite defense, which they're really, really good defense last year. I think they can be even better if Byron Jones stays healthy. Also, with some of their picks, Jalen Phillips, I believe if he stays healthy, it gives them that little pass rush. I think they need a little bit better pass rush and some more linebackers to help out with this defense. Now, again, this defense, them, finally to committing to Xavier Howard, man, Xavier Howard. Yeah. So let me put it this way: Xavier Howard did at times outplay. Last year, he outplayed his contract, but did he outplay the contract through multiple years? I think that he's been injured at times, and he wasn't consistent. Now, I think the Dolphins organization was hoping that let's see after this season if you're consistent. But this guy was already demanding a trade and felt undervalued, and I get it because they had Byron Jones on the other hand, on the other side, making more money. His teammates making more money, but he had more interceptions than him. So, I mean, it's just it. I think this defense is going to be really, really good. But the offense, what are we going to see? Is this going to be just them straight slinging the ball? And because I do think Jalen Waddle was the best pickup for them because he has speed. Yes, he had that injury in college, but it was a leg injury. I think it was an ankle injury, and he's going to be 100%. He was putting up better numbers than Devontae Smith. So I think that before he got injured. So I think Jalen Waddle with this team, it's going to be an interesting. I want to say towards at the end of the season, you're probably going to see probably the Dolphins wide receivers probably be in the top 10, top 12 of best, good, best wide receivers, duo or trio in the league, because I feel like they're going to have to sling the ball to win games. And the tight ends, you got Gesicki, which is a really, really good tight end. I think they brought in Hunter Long, if I'm not mistaken. So we're going to see this Dolphins team, scratch, claw the way to, winning. It's not going to be, I don't feel like it's going to be like dominant wins. Now you might get some dominant wins versus like Jacksonville and like the Jets, but I do feel it's going to be a lot of close games and grind them out games. And I believe Tua, 10-7 is a good season. Do they make the playoffs? Possibly as a wild card, depending on how everything falls out. But my expectations are, they are going to make the playoffs this year. But let's see how this offense is going to be run, and if people can stay healthy, Tua again. I like Tua. Let me know what you guys think. A lot of people don't like Tua. They should have gone, for Deshaun Watson and his problems and stuff like that. But no, I think they made the right decision on keeping Tua, and I think Tua is going to have a great year. But again, it's just that can the offensive line give him some time? The running backs, are they going to go out there and ball out, because you're going to be seeing them drop the other defenses drop and cover and then forced to try to win them the game, and the running or force the running backs to win them the game, and see if Tua can throw some interceptions here and there. I think a lot of defenses are going to try that tactic out and see how it goes for them. But you guys let me know, what do you guys think of the Dolphins this year and how they're going to be going forward? I think I addressed everything. Again, the wide receivers is and this is a good wide receiver core: Jalen Waddle, Devontae Parker, Will Fuller, and Preston Williams. I do like that, and especially I think more targets, gonna be less double coverage on the Devontae Parker, and he's gonna have a really, really good season. So you fantasy people, you want to pick up Devontae Parker in either the third or fourth round. So you go from there. But let me know, what do you guys think? Do you think 10-7 is reaching, or you think 10-7 is the right goal? And let me know if what you thought about Dolphins offseason trades and additions. And do you guys like Tua? I mean, there's a lot of people that don't like Tua. Do you guys like Tua as being a Dolphins quarterback? So with that being said, this is Jose from Big Me Sports. Thank you for tuning in. Again, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe to the page, and we'll see you on the next one.